This podcast is supported by FX's English Teacher. Last year's critically acclaimed series returns to follow Evan, Gwen, and Marky as they vie for their students' divided attention. See why Cosmopolitan called its premiere season a masterclass of comedy, while Glamour raved it's the year's funniest and most heartwarming new comedy series. FX's English Teacher. All new Thursdays on FX. All episodes now streaming on Hulu.
Icy Hot Pro with 2 max strength pain relievers. Targets multiple pain receptors. Ice works fast, heat makes it last.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, somebody returned to drama videos. And honestly, it doesn't even surprise me. But yeah, overall though, Just a Robot, he decided that he was going to come back to doing drama videos. And I haven't watched the video, don't care for watching the video, but I think it has the Ponder Sprocket person, but I think it was because Ponder Sprocket had called them a racist. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, fam, you are a racist. Like, it's one of those. The thing is this. Just a Robot trying to defend himself on racism, it's like kind of like me trying to defend myself for saying that I don't play video games. Meanwhile, I have a whole channel where I'm playing video games. What else? Like, I just did a podcast episode prior before this where I'm talking on the video game. I stream video games. I've been playing video games since I was a kid. That's what that's like. But I had to say, I guess the difference between myself and then with him, he's trying to be a closet racist. Me, I'm open about being a gamer, you know, but I guess, like, yeah, because I know people were probably, they thought I was getting ready to say something, like me being like a open no, I'm not a racist at all. The thing is this, that's like one way of how I can communicate with people, is that if there's somebody that offends me, they say something racist to me, I can say things about them. It's called roasting, but I can say things about them where I'm like, I ain't got to talk on their race. I ain't got to talk on their background history. I ain't got to talk on none of that stuff. I can talk on them and only them, and I will be and the funny thing is about it is that I will make them upset before they make me upset calling me the N-word. But that's one thing, and I guess like what Just a Robot, what he would overall say is that like, oh, I haven't went out of my way to call TMossBoss the N-word. Yeah, but it's like when you look at how you carry yourself, and then when you look at how your fans, how they carry themselves, and I don't know how many times I ain't got racist comments from his fans, but him on the other hand, he didn't just do a video, but there was a video that I just reacted to of him where he just openly just said the N-word. He thought like, oh, if I censor it out, then they won't be able to tell, but it's like, yeah, bro, whoever edited that video, whether it was you or somebody else, poor editing. And that's what I'm gonna say about that. But anyways, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, you couldn't have just said the N-word. Like, you couldn't have just said, oh, this guy. Because I think that's what it was why he said the N-word, was that one of my fans had called them the N-word. And it's like, fam, did you forget to look in the mirror, like, or are you unclear of, like, does your dyslexia mess with, like, I guess colors too and all that stuff? You're white. Like, I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way. I'm just like, it's a reminder to him. It's like, how is it offensive to you if somebody calls you the N-word? If anybody should be offended, it should be me. But at the same time, I'm like, how are you offended by that? Why was that even something to bring up? See, that's what I mean by like Just a Robot, his thought process. It's in a completely different direction than where it should be going. You know how like when we're playing racing games and then they show where everybody, it's like they'll be going like counterclockwise or clockwise, whatever, and things. Just a Robot's going in the opposite direction. It's like there's a thing that's letting him know he's going the wrong way. He's like, nah, bro, I'm winning the race. Like, you ain't gonna tell me different. There ain't nobody else going this way. I'm winning the race. That's Just a Robot's headspace. All right, he's that one race. Everybody else is going in the same direction. His head, it's like the car. He busted a U-turn. He's going in a different direction. So, but yeah, overall though, it's like let's get back to this drama. Let's get back to him getting into drama. Did I not predict this before? I feel like that there was a video, whether it was recently or some time ago, where not vividly, I remember saying something along the lines that Just a Robot, at some point in time, he is going to come back to drama. And then he uploads this video about Ponder Sprocket. I really don't know too much about them, but if I wanted to learn information about them, I'm not going to go to Just a Robot for that information, because my thing is this: watching the videos that he did on me, he got information wrong. He got things wrong. He started up lies. He started up rumors. How are we supposed to trust this guy where he spent a good majority of his, like, I guess, time on the internet and stuff? He spent 4 years and some trying to do any and everything that he can to bring me down as a content creator and probably as a person. Like, my thing is this: if I allowed somebody like Just a Robot to get into my personal life, I guarantee and I promise you it would be a situation where I wouldn't know what to do with life anymore at that point. Because Just a Robot, he's definitely a bad influence. He's 100% a bad influence. And he is a racist. That's one thing about it. It's like, you're upset about Ponder Sprocket calling you a racist. Well, I'm calling you a racist. And literally a good majority of the internet, if they seen the stuff that you were behind, from their racist fan base to stuff about you, I ain't gonna say it was like, oh, I heard it, but allegedly you were in Discord just being racist, saying the N-word left and right, because your roommate gave you permission to. And that's one of those things. So it's like, okay, so your roommate kidnapped somebody. They got them held at gunpoint. They give you permission to shoot and kill this person. You don't know what the situation is. You don't know what this. They just randomly just kidnapped the person. And that's the thing. Just a Robot, he would pull the trigger, but he would try to figure out what was wrong with that person. No, it can't just be some random person. It can't just be, no, something has to be wrong with them. There had to have been a reason on why his roommate kidnapped this person, was holding them at gunpoint and handed them the gun. He was like, oh, they cut school when they were in middle school or something, or in high school, and it was like, that's why we did what we did. And it's like, you're missing the point. Like, that's not a reason to just go out and just be doing things to people because, there was something that they did or said. And that's just even full circle to our history, where it's like, you got on me, but it's funny though, because it's like, you get on me for defending people that do reaction videos, and that's why I'm like, I guess, like, that would be my question to him: what do you think is worse, me defending people that did reaction videos, or you defending a pedophile? You know, like, and still to this day trying to double down and defend this pedophile. I mean, he did that last response video. I wonder if he took down that response video, because I mean, people were clowning on that video, so it wouldn't surprise me if he still got that response video up. So he just took down the other response video, because he knew at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, bruh, that's not a good idea and stuff. But yeah, it's even not a good idea to try to, like, start up stuff with Ponder Sprocket. But hold on for a second, let me see what the situation is with them, because I don't overall know, like, if this person is being canceled, or if there's some stuff going on with them. But I mean, if they were canceled, then yeah, that's the only reason why Just a Robot is trying to go after them, because they're in a canceled state, and he thinks, I can just take advantage of the situation. It's like, fam, you're still canceled too. People ain't gonna trust you on no information about no Ponder. He's doing that because he's trying to change up how his comments look. He's like, well, if I talk about another bad person, if they are, I don't know too much about Ponder Sprocket, but he's thinking along the lines, well, if I talk about them, then my comment sections will change from, just a Clanker, shut up Clanker, this and that, to, well, you're, we don't like Ponder Sprocket, so we're gonna switch gears to them. And it's like, nah, bro, like, you're still getting canceled too. Like, that's one thing about it. You can't, the thing is this: just because you talk on another person doesn't mean, like, the heat and all that other stuff is gonna get taken away. No, it's still gonna be there. It's just that, now you're trying to, like, blend in. You're trying to have it where it's like, well, I also want Ponder Sprocket to go down with me and stuff. And my thing is this is what's either, because that's one thing. So I was talking to somebody. I ain't gonna name drop who it is, because I feel like it's a private conversation. So if they talk about it, they got the God-given rights to do so. But I ain't gonna name drop them, you know. But anyways, but it's somebody that's familiar within this community and stuff. I'm pretty sure if you guys seen the name, you'd be like, oh yeah, I know that person. But anyways, no, we were talking about that, and I brought that up that that I'm like, I just can't wait for it when he does a video on me. And that's the thing, that's what's running in the back of my mind, is that he is gonna do a video on me at some point in time. With all the different stuff that I've been saying and doing, yeah, he's definitely gonna do a video on me at some point in time. Now I just don't know exactly when. I don't know what this video is gonna be about. I don't know if he's gonna try to pick up from what he was gonna do about me, or make the video about me last year. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's like, I believe that he is gonna make a video on me at some point in time. I think he's gonna probably try to wait until maybe the heat dies off, and then, but that's the thing, the heat ain't gonna never die off. So it's like, making a video on me would just pretty much be pointless. It's one of those things where it's like, fam, you set yourself up for failure the day you decide, not even with that Cinebear crap, but the day you decided to start getting into drama videos, that's the day that you messed your whole career up. And that's the thing, he doesn't understand that. He ain't processing that, because he only wants to see things from his perspective. He only wants to see that what he's doing, that's the only thing in this world that makes sense. And it's like, fam, it doesn't. To me, that just wouldn't even make no sense, where it's like, okay, I just went into this burning building and I was burned. Why would I go back into this burning building? What reason do I have to? I ain't got no sort of association with this building. I ain't got no reason to be off up in this building. Why do I need to go off in this building? So that would be my question with this whole Ponder Sprocket video. What sort of relations or whatever do you have with, okay, they called you a racist. So what? So what if they call you a racist? That's one of those things where I'm like, fam, there was a fan of his not too long ago where they were been heavily on my case actually for some time, and I just now discovered that they've been on my case. But anyways, yeah, because there was a account that they had where I had because I was gonna make a video talking about them years ago, but I forgot, and I was like, yeah, because it just, to me, I'm like, this is just some old random Just a Robot fan. It's like, it ain't gonna be something that's like on my at the time being, I was like, it was on my radar, but at the same time, I'm like, there's other things to be doing. There's other things, content that I could be working on. But no, some months ago, yeah, they were just talking crazy online and stuff. But they were trying to start up a lot of different stuff about me and things. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yeah, some of the things that they were accusing me of, I'm like, yeah, you must got me confused with Just a Robot. Just a Robot, he is that person that'll talk. He has had inappropriate conversations with a minor. I'm like, fam, the thing is this, that's one thing about it, where if it was like, let's just say if we were in the courtroom and then they was like, you have to like put out every single DM, every single message, all that stuff out to, like, you know, as evidence and things. I'm like, fam, I'm like, my thing is this. Because there have been like messages, but it's just been more so messages that I deleted because I'm like, I don't talk with that person no more. But anyways, I'm like, but if there's a way to recapture those messages, like the deleted messages, I'm like, y'all can look at whatever it is that you want to look at. I ain't got nothing to hide. Do you think Just a Robot would be able to do that very same thing? Like, do you think he would be able to truthfully answer that question? Like, will you be able to leak out every DM, every message from all these different, because that's something that he can't do. I know for a fact that he can't do that, because I know for a fact that he's probably done had some inappropriate conversations with minors, with adults, and I guess it wouldn't so much matter with adults, but I'm pretty sure that one minor that he asked to draw the inappropriate art, I think it was of Jaden Animations, I'm pretty sure that wasn't the first or last time he had an inappropriate conversation with a minor. He probably still to this day is having inappropriate conversations with minors, probably trying to pay them off and be like, hey, don't talk about this on YouTube. Don't tell nobody about this. This guy stay between us. Just a Robot will do some weird stuff like that because that's who he is. He is weird. It's one of those things where I'm like, I really do wish that people would like pay attention, because I'm like, fam, a lot of the stuff that I have been like saying, like predicting about him, it's coming to light. Like, it's happening. I predicted this, that he was going to come back in the drama. I predicted that he was going to mess around. He was going to come across the wrong crowd of people, and it was going to put himself in a situation that he tried to put me through for 4 years straight, where he's getting dislikes, he's getting hate comments, he's getting all this like hate, like just around the world and stuff. You know, I predicted that a long time ago. I'm trying to think, what else did I predict of him? You know, it's like, I feel like those are the two main things, but I'm like, yeah, it's one of those things where I just know that, and I guess like another prediction, there's definitely gonna be some more stuff that comes out about him, and it's like, I feel like that with these drama videos, it's not gonna last. He's gonna think he is gonna try to call out a few more people. Maybe I might be on that list, maybe some other people might be on that list, but at the end of the day, it's like, fam, you're either going to try to do videos on people that are already canceled, or people where it's like, okay, so let's say for an example, he does a video on me. Yeah, it's gonna probably be some of his fans where they're commenting, talking about, oh, we hate you, TMossBoss, this, that, blah, blah. But if not that, it's just gonna be a shout out for me where it's like, oh, he hates this guy? Well, let's see what TMossBoss has to say about Just a Robot. Let's see what he, because if he does do another video on me, I'll probably end up reacting to it to just see what it's gonna be about. At least be a little bit more, not reacting to videos that's like years old and stuff. But no, yeah, I definitely will check it out just to see what he says. But I know he's gonna get his information wrong. I know he's just gonna repeat himself. I know it's gonna be one of those videos where it's like, why did you do this video in the first place? And I can tell that it was only you that was working on this video. Ain't nobody, and that's the thing, I don't think he understands that too. If he's, so let's just say he is making a video on me, who's gonna help you make a TMossBoss video? Who's gonna waste time out of their day? Like, let's say it's his roommate, if he is still living with his roommate. But let's just say his roommate. Do you think his roommate is going to waste time out of his day to make a TMossBoss hate video? No. I'm like, there might be some other people, but I'm like, who, I guess, like, and it'll probably be like some other content creators, but I'm like, do you think they're going to jeopardize their career to make videos with you? Even if they used to make videos with you back in the day, but do you think they're going to jeopardize their career on doing some stuff like that right now? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, Just a Robot, he's a little bit on the hard-headed spectrum. It ain't the autism, it ain't the dyslexia. Nah, he's just hard-headed and weird. He don't know how to listen to nobody. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I'm not worried about Just a Robot getting involved in drama again. It's one of those things where I'm like, I knew he was. It was just a matter, like, it was just when he was gonna get back into drama. So it was a lot sooner than, I predicted. I was like, maybe it might be some time down the road. It's literally been a year since or almost a year since all this stuff had happened and things. So, but anyways, yeah, I like Just a Robot. He got issues that he needs to resolve and stuff. So, but anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode. Like, subscribe, viewing this on YouTube. Follow, subscribe, viewing this on the podcast streaming service. And peace.